Yeah, so I was pretty fortunate enough to be able to go to the Maurice Revello tournament in France, away with the Ollyroos, and that pretty much started as soon as there was a couple of weeks in between the last game and heading off for that tournament, and then spent a week in Italy beforehand doing a training session with the boys, and with the coaches as well. And then headed off to France and was there for 3 weeks almost. Yeah, I think it's fantastic. Like going somewhere like Italy and like France is and to play football there is pretty amazing. Pretty surreal. And it's good to see the boys that I haven't seen in a little while. The ones that are training and playing overseas. It's good to catch up with them and be able to play with them as well.
Who did you spend most time with in that national team group?
It's a pretty good group, I'd say. So it's sort of hard to pinpoint, who you hang out with more or who you get along with the most. I think most of the boys are great lads and good to hang out with. Obviously, a lot of the Aussie boys are sort of maybe slightly closer together just because they know each other a bit more, and the boys over in Europe are maybe a little bit closer. But we chat, amongst ourselves all the time. Like there's not really any too much separation. It's a great bunch of lads. Yeah, it was really good. I actually think we had quite a strong, finishing in our first tournament together as well. Finishing third was, with that specific group, finishing third was, I think a really good achievement. Obviously, we would have loved to have made the final, but I think the team's come along nicely and the standard's really high. So I think looking forward to qualifiers later in the year should be, very enjoyable.
And that's the path now, it's qualifiers, what are we on, September?
September, October, I believe, and that'll be in Tajikistan, I believe. If don't quote me on that, I'm pretty sure it is. But that should be another good trip. I think for all the lads, that's really the shining star, amongst all the achievements that we've made. First of all, we had, the tournament just gone, and then obviously the qualifiers. I think making the Olympics would just really be that cherry on top, just to be able to go and play in the Olympics would be, incredible. Yeah, I think I've really, not only with Milo's help back here in Perth, but then going away with the guys overseas as well, I think they've really helped me, progress my game. Like you said, just playing games, getting repetition in, getting matches and getting minutes. I think that's really benefited me as well. Just training as much as possible, playing as much as possible, just has allowed me to sort of take my game to the next level. Yeah, definitely, and I think that's come with, I've sort of lost that, like the nervousness about it maybe, just, when I was fresh in the league at, not last season, the season before when I first got, that first stint of games. I was very excited to play, but I did have that sort of nervousness about me. I think I've sort of, grown out of that a little bit, and I'm just a bit more calmer, and I can sort of, I know what to expect now. Like I know what, an A-League game is going to entail. I know what it's going to, require to win, if that's the right way to say it. Just like I said before, just repetition on repetition on repetition. I'm just going to get slowly, more comfortable in that sort of environment. Yeah, definitely. No, I think I've seen Oli play, and he's a top keeper, and I'm looking forward to whoever plays, whoever competes, and whoever takes that top spot. I think it's going to be a real healthy competitiveness, and I'm looking forward to learning from him, learning what he has to bring, and hopefully that our keeper group, like our group of keepers here, can really be really strong and really push into make each other better. That's what we're there for. We're trying to make each other better. It's not where that competitiveness really turns into making sure that both ourselves are performing better and making each other better as well. As much as the West Ham game is the club we're playing against, it's a big spectacle to play against a club like West Ham. But the importance of the cup game, I think, to be able to play in that competition is massive. In terms of a result, out of the two games, I do think that the game against the cup game is probably the more important one, to be able to get a result and play well and really cement ourselves to get into that competition, I think is the important one. No comment. No comment. Off the pitch, I'd say no. I think he's a top guy off the pitch. On the pitch, maybe that intimidation factor. It gives him, with a few tattoos, maybe gives him a little bit. But no, he's a lovely guy. I'll just leave it at that, shall I? Not by Jacob Muir, I'll say that much.